Hey, sixth period. This is our math video for today's lesson. I'm going to do a couple of your classwork / homework problems to help you out a little bit. We're going to start off with number 4. Okay, so we're going to do number 4. I'm going to give myself a little paper dude over here. All right, so it says 150 of what number is 48? So we're going to start off by writing a proportion. So I'm going to get my marker and we'll write 150% is the same as 48 over, we don't know. We're trying to figure out what the whole is, okay? Then we are going to cross multiply. So these two are going to be multiplied. So x times 150 is 150x is the same as, we are going to cross multiply the other way right here, 100 times 48, and we'll have 4,800. Okay, and now like we did in our algebraic expressions is we're going to solve for the variable. We want to get x by itself. So x is being multiplied by 150. We're going to divide it to get it away. Okay, so now that's gone. And x will be by itself once we do our multiplication. Now, I don't like dividing with 10 million zeros if I don't have to, so I know that 10 divided by 10 is 1, 100 divided by 100 is 1, 1,000 divided by 1,000 is 1. So if I can do a 10 divided by a 10 and take that out of there, that makes my problem a whole lot more simple. So really now I'm doing 480 divided by 15. Okay, so 15 goes into 48 how many times? 3 times makes 45. That's an ugly 4. Okay, find the difference and then bring down your next place value. 15 goes into 30 2 times evenly with nothing remaining. So our answer here is 32. Yay! Not too bad, right? All right, now let's think about what this means conceptually. Okay, so 150, when we're talking about what this means is what we're trying to solve, is if I have 0 and let's say 100, let's do 100% here. This is 100% right here. And this is 150% over here, and this is 50% here. Okay, we know from the beginning of the problem that at 150%, the answer is 48. What we were trying to figure out is what is the answer at 100%, and we found out that it is 32. Does that make sense knowing that 150% is 48 and our answer here is 32? It is reasonable because it's smaller, right? Okay. Let's do another one of these problems here. Let me clear this off real quick. Of course, it doesn't want to take that away. All right. Let's do number 7. Number 7 says the number of visitors to a sporting goods website is 1940. Ow, sorry, I just hit my desk there. 1,940 today. This is 400% of the number of visitors on the first day the site was online, so they're getting a lot more. That's nice. How many visitors did the website have on the first day? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off by saying 400% is the same as the amount of visitors they got, which is 1940, over, we don't know how many they got on the first day. Now, just like before, we're going to cross multiply. Okay, so we'll have 400x is the same as, let's do that way. Okay, and then we have 194,000. Now we can go ahead and solve for our variable, right? We want to get everything away from there. So we're going to divide on this side, take away that 400, divide on this side. And again, just like the last problem, if I don't have to deal with tens or hundreds or thousands, I'm going to go ahead and get those out of there. So really what I'm doing is 1940 divided by 4. And that's way more doable. Okay, so 4 goes into 19 4 times. Find the difference. And then bring down your next place value. 4 goes into 34 8 times with 32. 2 left over. Bring down your next place value. 4 goes into 25 times. And our answer is 485. Okay, so let's think about it. If I were to, so 485 is 100%, right? That's how much we had on the first day. So if I were to multiply or add up 485 to get to 194, I would end up having the correct amount, right? So whenever we're done with a problem, what I want you to think about is its reasonableness. Does that make sense? If you have to draw a picture, let's do that real quick. So we have 1, 2, 3. So it said we're starting with 400%. Okay, here's 300, 200, and 100. Okay, and we know that at 400%, how many visitors did they have? 1940. Okay, and at 100%, we found it was 485. If I'm going to add up these totals, I would end up with 1940. Okay, yay! All right, let's see, let's do one more. We'll get you set up for one last problem. Actually, this one I had a lot of questions on earlier today. Okay, so Horatio recorded the daily high temperatures. On 66 days, the high temperature was greater than 88 degrees Fahrenheit. This was 75% of the days that Horatio recorded. How many days was the high temperature less than or equal to 88? So the first problem that I need to do is I need to figure out, well, we counted we counted how many days had high temperatures. Of all those days, 66 of them were hotter than 88. That's 75%. So our problem that we're really looking at here is 75% of 66. Okay, and then we'll find all the days that he recorded. Okay, so we'll start off by saying 75% is the same as 66 out of, I don't know. So we'll put a variable there. We're going to go ahead and cross multiply just like we have done before. Okay, so we will have 75x is the same as 6600. Okay, then we will divide to get that x by itself. Right now it's being multiplied, so we'll divide to get it away. Divide, and you can see I can't take any zeros away or try to simplify it a little bit more because I'm not dividing a 10 by a 10 or 100 by 100. We're just going to have to continue on with this math, okay? Okay, so let's do this. We're going to do, let me move it up a little bit so that we have more room. Ooh, that was a crazy 7. I don't like that 7. Let's do that again. Okay, so we know we're going to be looking, we have 2 digits here, 2 digits, but that won't work. So we're going to go over into 660. So I like to estimate before I start trying some math problems here. So 75 is close to 80. This is 66 tens, so 8 tens and 6 tens. What can I figure that out? Or I can think about 75 times 10 is 750, but that's too much. So I'm looking more around 7 or 8. Okay, so let's try that. We'll try 8. 75. My brain is going faster than my hand is. Okay. So we have 40 and then 42. No, sorry, 56. Okay, then we have 10, 600. That's as close as we can get without going over. So we'll do 8, 600. Bring down your next place value. Oh, what do you know? Beautiful. That works lovely. Okay, so now we've done the problems that we've done together. So we know that Horatio has been recording 88 days total, right? So we know that, hold on, let me erase here so I can show you. Come on, it's frozen. Don't be frozen. Come on. Okay, there we go. All right, so we found out that he has been recording the temperature for 88 days total. Of those days, 66 of them were hotter than 88 degrees. So now we need to find out which days had a high temperature less than or equal to 88. So we're just really finding the difference here. Okay, so that's your part. This is not a complete problem. This is step one. You're in charge of finding out step two. Okay? If you guys have any questions, please message me. I'd be happy to help you during access. If you need it during team time, anything you need, let me know and I'm here to help. Okay? Happy math!